As the COVID-19 pandemic continues to rattle the economy, companies are coming up with various strategies to cut costs while keeping staff employed. The National Wages Council has already said firms should only cut pay or jobs as a last resort. Vanessa Lim with more.
This events management company used to organize around 30 events a month. But since the pandemic, this has dropped to zero. While the firm is scaling back on costs such as extra phone lines and car rentals, it's keeping all 20 full-time staff for now. Employees' working hours have been reduced, but their pay remains the same. When business picks up, the unused hours will offset the increase in working hours. The flexible schedule also allows staff to find part-time jobs to supplement their income.
It will be a necessity for me because, all of us have bills to pay, and then with my savings, I want to be able to sustain, 6 months.
At the same time, the company is making use of training subsidies to train and upskill employees. But all this can only cover them for a few months.
So if after 3 to 6 months we still don't see an upward trend, we might have to temporarily close the company for a while just so that we reduce our overheads and maybe come back later after 6 months to see what happens.
Singapore Airlines has also introduced measures to help affected staff. During this period, cabin crew are allowed to work elsewhere while remaining employed by SIA and retaining the same benefits. The company launched a job portal on the 27th of March to match staff with openings in sectors such as healthcare and transportation. It also rolled out a voluntary no-pay leave for all cabin crew. SIA says more than half of its 9,000-strong cabin crew have applied for this. This maternity source says it's shifting its back office to a warehouse to reduce overheads after nearly 2 months in the red.
We have cut the management's levels pay by 20 to 50%. We are trying not to cut the frontliners' wages because we recognize that they are also the lower wage earners. So we wanted to try to maintain their salary as much as possible.
But with few shoppers and its landlord offering up to 2.75 months of rental rebates, of which 1 month is the tenant's security deposit, the situation is grim. To date, BUV has already laid off 3 part-time staff.